Welcome back. In this tutorial, we are going to look at pivot table and pivot chart. First, I want you to know that pivot table is a data summarization tool and it is used for data processing. That means that you can use it to summarize data, you can use it to sort data, you can use it to reorganize data, you can use it to group data as well, and you can even find the count, total, average, etc. of data that you have in your database. Okay, so we have this sales data for a particular business. So in the sales data, we have the date, region, product, that's a specific product, then the product category, the unit sold, unit price, that's the price of one. Okay, then the sales amount, that is the unit sold or quantity times the unit price. Okay, then we also have the payment mode, which can either be by cash, mobile money, bank transfer, or card. The mobile money can be any network, okay, either Telecel, MTN, Airtel, Tigo, and the likes. Okay, let's say management or stakeholders want to know that which product generates the highest sales amount in each region. For Greater Accra, which product gives you the highest sales amount? For Ashanti region, which product gives you the highest sales amount? For Volta region, which product gives you the highest sales amount, and other regions as well. So let's see how to construct a pivot table for that. So to do that, we go to the Insert tab. So after clicking on the Insert tab, then you click on Pivot Table. Pivot Table dialog box will display. So when you look at Table/Range, there's a box at the front of Table/Range. That is where you are going to select the data you'll be using for the pivot table. Okay, so you just activate the box, then you click on the first part of your data, hold and drag to the last. Okay, so the reference will be made in the Table/Range box. Okay, then you come to the second box here where they've written location. The location means where you want the pivot table to be displayed. So you can choose either existing worksheet or new worksheet. If you choose existing worksheet, it will display the pivot table in this same worksheet, which is sheet 1. Okay, but within the sheet 1, you would have to specify the particular part of sheet 1 you want the pivot table to be displayed. So you can choose the right side of your data or the down. Okay, so you just click the place and then select. But I don't want to display the pivot table in this existing worksheet. Okay, I want it to be displayed in a new worksheet. So I'll just select new worksheet. Then we click OK. After that, a new worksheet will open automatically. That is sheet 2. Have you seen that? Now we are going to select the variables that will be used to answer the analysis question. And what was the question? The question is, which product generates the highest sales amount in each region? When you look at the question carefully, you will see the variable product in it. You also see sales amount in it, and you also see region in it. That should tell you that we are going to make use of product, sales amount, and region. So let's see how to do that. Now you come to the pivot table field at the right. The question is, which product generates the highest sales amount in each region? So our focus is on each region. We want to know something about each region. So we are going to select region. Now to do that, you hold on the region with a left click and drag it to this box down here, the row box down here. Okay. You can also click on it and it will go there automatically. But I want you to be used to the dragging method, because sometimes you may want to put the region at the column side. So if you click on it, it will send it to the row side. So you need to learn how to select and drag it. So you left click on the region and drag it to the row side. So it will appear in the row box. The question is, which product generates the highest sales amount in each region? So we also need the variable product. So we also, let me just click on the product. It will show there directly. Okay. So we bring product also to the row box. Okay, so we have region and product at the row box. Then ask yourself the question again. Which product generates the highest sales amount in each region? So we've used region and product. So we need one thing more, sales amount. So we need a sales amount. Now, you have to be careful of where you are going to put the sales amount. The sales amount is a numerical variable which will be computed. So we want to know the total sales amount for each product in each region. So we have to take the sales amount to the value box, this box. So you see that the total sales amount will be computed for each product for each region. So you can see that for Ashanti region, tablet gives you the highest sales amount, that is 7,200 Ghana cedis. Then for Central region, dining set gives you the highest sales amount, that is 5,600 Ghana cedis. Then for Greater Accra region, headphones give you the highest sales amount, that is 5,000 Ghana cedis. Then for Volta region, headphones also give you the highest sales amount, that is 7,500 Ghana cedis. Then for Western region, coffee table give you the highest sales amount, that is 10,500 Ghana cedis. So with this, you can answer the analysis question in your report to management. Okay. And we can look at more things in this table. When you look at the total for each region, okay, when you look at the total for each region, you will see that Western region gives you the highest sales amount. That is if you compare your sales amount for each region. Assuming management wanted to know the specific region, that gives you the highest sales amount. You get it? So that would be Western region. Then the grand total for the year is 88,650 Ghana cedis. Interesting, right? Now let's say management asks another analysis question. Let's say question 2. Which product category performed best overall? So to do that, we go back to sheet 1. After going back to sheet 1, that is where your data is. Then we go to the insert tab. Then we click on pivot table. Now because we selected a data range earlier, okay, it will still come back. Now we want these two to be displayed on a new worksheet. Okay, so we just go and click OK. So we are going to have these two on another worksheet, that is sheet A. Now to answer the question, let's ask the question again. Which product category performs best overall? That is in terms of sales amount. So the variables needed are product category and sales amount, isn't it? So let's select product category and we drag it to the rows. Then we also select sales amount. So we drag the sales amount to the values. Okay, so here you see row labels and sum of sales amount. So these are the product categories that we have: electronics, fashion, and furniture. Now we want to know the product category that performs best overall. Okay, so in this case that will be electronics. Electronics give you the sum of sales amount as 43,100 Ghana cedis. That means all those specific products that are in the category of electronics, when you add all together, they give you 43,100. And then fashion is 17,050 Ghana cedis. And then furniture is 28,500 Ghana cedis. Okay, but the one that performs best overall is electronics. That is 43,100 Ghana cedis. Please, we are still on pivot tables. We've not gone to pivot chart yet. So now you can report to management or stakeholders that the product category that performs best overall is electronics. Now let's take another analysis question. Let's say stakeholders want to know which payment mode is most common for specific products. To do that, let's go back to sheet 1 where our data is. Okay, then let's go to the insert tab. Then we click on pivot tables. The data range is there already because we selected it first. Okay, now we are going to do this also on a new worksheet within the workbook. So we just click OK. Now the question again, which payment mode is most common for specific product? So to do that, we'll send product to the row box. and then we will send units sold to the value box. Let's also pick payment mode. Now for payment mode, we will send it to the column box. The question is, which payment mode is most common for specific products? So for coffee table, the most common payment mode for coffee table is bank transfer, that is 5. You can see that for coffee table, no one paid with card, 2 persons paid by cash, and no one paid using Momo. Then for dining sets, the most common payment mode for dining sets is mobile money, that is 4. So 4 customers paid using mobile money for dining sets. Out of all the 6 customers we have for dining sets. Then for headphones, all the 25 customers we have for headphones, all the 25 paid using mobile money. So for headphones, the most common payment mode is mobile money. Then for jackets, the most common payment mode is card. That is 8 out of 14 customers for jackets. Then for laptop, the most common payment mode is also bank transfer. That is 6. Then for smartphone, the most common payment mode is card. 21 customers paid using card, credit card. Then for sneakers, the most common payment mode is cash. They paid using cash. Okay, in fact, all of them paid using cash. Then for sofa sets, the most common payment mode is mobile money as well. Then for tablets, the most common payment mode is cash. Then for t-shirts, the most common payment mode is card. That is 15. So with this, you'll be able to answer the analysis question in your report to management. You can even go further to know the overall most common payment mode. So in total, 17 customers paid using bank transfer, 48 customers paid using credit card, and 52 customers paid using cash, 46 customers paid with mobile money, and the overall most common is cash. Okay, more customers paid using cash, followed by card, then followed by mobile money. Now let's look at another analysis question. Assuming stakeholders want to know, how do unit prices vary across products? So let's go back to sheet 1 where the data is located. Then let's go to the insert tab. Then we click on pivot table. The data range has been selected already. We are going to display these two on a new worksheet. So we just click OK. The analysis question again is, how do unit prices vary across products? We need product and we need unit price. Okay, so we send product to the row box, then we send the unit price to the value box. Now when you look at this place, you see that they've written sum of unit price. If you want to know how certain things vary, we are not supposed to use sum. Okay, we are not supposed to say sum of unit price. No, we are supposed to use average. So how are we going to change the sum to average? So let's see how to do that. So to do that, you come to the value box where you place the unit price. Then you see a drop arrow on it. So you click on that arrow. Then you come to value field settings. So you click on value field settings. So the value field settings box will display. Then look at this box here. Select average. Initially when it was on sum, you see that sum of unit price was written here. But when I click on average, average of unit price is now there, isn't it? Then we just click OK. When we click OK, you will see that the header has now changed to average of unit price. So now we know the average, not more the sum. So you can see that the average price of coffee table is 1,500. The average price of dining set is 1,550. The average price of headphones is 500. Going. Okay. And you can see that the average unit prices vary significantly. When we say the average prices vary significantly, it means that most of the average prices are significantly different from the overall average. Significantly different means maybe significantly higher or significantly lower. Okay, like too high or too low. So you can say the unit prices vary significantly across products. Okay. Maybe stakeholders might also be interested in the daily or monthly trends in product sales. So how do we get a pivot table for that? So let's go back to where the data is. That's a sheet 1. Then we go to the insert tab. Then we go to pivot table. The data range has been selected. You can actually do all this. That is going to the insert tab and clicking on the pivot table without necessarily coming back to sheet 1 where the data is. You can still do that. Okay. Because I want you to see how it works clearly. That's why I'm making you come to sheet 1 always. So we are going to do this also on a new worksheet. So we just click OK. So it will open a new worksheet. That is sheet 6. Now what we want to know is the daily or monthly trends in product sales. But for this particular data, let's use daily. In another tutorial, we can do the monthly one. So since we are using daily, let's put the question this way. What are the daily trends in product sales? So to do that, we are going to send date to the row box. Then we send sales amount to the value box. So all sales made on 5th January 2024, irrespective of the product, it will sum all sales you've made for every product from any region. It will sum everything together for that particular date. Okay, so you have it here. You have the total sales for every date. In the next tutorial, we'll see how to select appropriate pivot chart for each pivot table. Okay. Turn on the notification bell on this channel so that you'll be notified when a pivot chart tutorial is being updated. Thank you.